Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about the current discovery regards to the crit damage, and this is a pretty hot topic, and also regards to the shield in this game, which is not much discussed in the English form. The crit damage. Let me put the damage formula on screen right now so you can take a look. All right, you done? Pause the game if you want, pause the video if you want to take a look in detail. But at the end of the day, if you actually study the formula, and if you heard, basically a lot of games crit damage act as the sole, I won't say sole multiplier, but one of the main multiplier of how much damage you do and deal to the enemy at the end of it, at the end of damage equations. Not in Nikke. In Nikke, we actually have a multiplier base. Crit is part of the multipliers, and the modifier multipliers includes but not limited to the base damage is 1, of course, plus crit damage, which has a base of 0.5. You have a weak spot modifiers of 1. So basically that means if you hit the weak spot, you add 1 to basically 100% to your damage. And then if you are at right distance, 0.3 modifier additional, and the burst multiplier of course adds another 50% damage. So what this means is that crit damage overall is a lot less effective than what a lot of people actually think. And a lot of people actually poll for characters like volumes and other ones for their crit damage applications. And a lot of people are angry right now because they thought they felt they got cheated. And some people are outright calling this a bug. In my opinion, it's not a bug until the developer actually officially state that it is, even though I do admit there's a lot of bugs going on in this game at the moment. It looks like design is honestly intentional. The fact that this is added in extreme of equations is not some kind of like rookie mistake that you expect someone to make in terms of trying to balance out the game. I do feel that the crit damage multiplier can receive some work to make it a little bit stronger compared to attack boost, because at the current moment, characters like volumes only increase the even at skill 10 for everything, only increase her team's damage output by about 20%, ideally in the most optimized role, while characters like say Polly increase the team's damage by 27.7% based on that calculation, because the attack bonus affects your base attack speed, your base attack value, which affects everything, right? So 27% here, even at level 3, and another 5% here. So that's a lot. That's honestly a lot in comparison. Okay? So that's one thing to be aware of. If your goal in this game is to pull for meta, that's fine. But as even the tier list maker in the Chinese NGA form mentioned, this game is a lot due to your skill levels and a lot due to the character level, and especially the bond level. The bond level increase your... This is probably the game that I have played that has such emphasis on what the bond levels addition that can do to your characters too. So I would certainly say just pull for wherever you like at the moment and try to make the best thing out of it, because we are in the 1 week, 2 weeks time of game release. You don't know the future of a game, and this game just made a crap ton of money on the Japan sales chart, so you can tell it's gonna last a long time. This game, you don't know what the future will bring. You don't know what the adjustment is going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if we later found out that the crit hitting critical chance will actually boost the amount of interception you do to a boss, or the breaking as well, which I have feeling is probably going to play a bigger role in the game than we currently have. But as of right now, characters like Polly, characters like Leader, which I do not have, character like N102, which is also right here, she also buffs attack overall. So those characters are gonna be, if you are looking for the maximum number of damage, right? They are going to be your go-tos, to be completely honest with you guys. Okay, so with that being said, I want to move on to the shields. A lot of people in NA especially doesn't talk about is the shield in this game. In this game has a shield gating mechanism. What is shield gating? What is shield gating? Shield gating is the fact that the very last hit that the shield receives before it breaks, it will not transfer any access damage to your character's health. Instead, it will just break and takes all those extra damage applied to it with it. That means that character with a weaker shield, like say, I just had her on display, Centi. I just got her yesterday. So, oh, that's why I feel so weak. She wasn't equipped. That's why I had the difficulty in that boss fight. Oh, okay. Anyway, she is going to feel a little bit weaker in a, what's the best word to say? In a fight with a lot of grunts, right? Because the grunts give you a lot of additional attacks. But if you're not fighting grunts, if you're fighting a boss has a lot of those one-hit wonders that deals a ton of damage to you. And if you have a shield on you, the shield will actually absorb all those super large attack. So, if you, for example, the train boss deals sometimes like what, 100 something K damages, like one shot a lot of your characters if you're not paying attention to the current fight. And the same night that I talked to my friend about this, he actually had Centi's shield come up and save his entire team's butt on the ram, because the shield actually will take the full frontal damage of the train's laser attack or the ram attack without affecting the character's health. So let me see if I can get a demonstration going on. Hopefully I can get it on. So this will actually help. Oh man, I keep clicking the wrong one. So this will actually help your team quite a bit in terms of survivability in a large boss fight. However, at the same time, what I realized is that the shield gating is good, but it doesn't really substitute having a good healer or having a good repair on the team, because ultimately at the end of the day, your repair and your health is, the health pool in this game is still really huge, right? So it can probably weather a few attacks. But it does not take away the fact that shield, I didn't even aim right, but this doesn't take the fact the shield is a little bit more powerful than most of us ever expected. And if you have the resources, I would invest in a quick shield character if you can. You never know when it will come in handy, right? So let's take a look. Oh, and okay, 2 missiles taken care of. I don't really need to worry about too much now. So another thing that I want to talk about is regards to shield. Currently, the display, look, Centi just applied shield to everybody, right? She has a really strong shield that lasts 10 seconds overall. Not strong, she has a really weak shield that lasts 10 seconds. But as long as that shield's up, you can make sure that it absorbs at least 1 strong damage. Polly is also another shielder. The issue with Polly right now is that Polly's shield actually, oh, see, that just absorbed the whole thing. I think it actually we didn't take any barrier damage, but now my entire thing is is getting screwed because my voice was down early in the fight. Poli's shield currently has a display bug. And that display bug means that even though her shield is supposed to be applied to everybody, it only display to be applied to her. But people have tested it that it actually applied to all the characters on your team. So worry not, it still affect everybody. Her shield is working properly as of right now. So don't worry about putting on the team. You'll be just fine. And I do need a healer. Like in the long run, for any kind of long game running, I would suggest to get a healer. All right, and it looks like our game is doing well. And with that being said, if you have any questions or you have any comments, feel free to leave one. And I think that's it for the discussion I want to share, or the game discovery, latest game discovery I want to share. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, see? There we go. The shield just take the whole brunt too. The entire ram, it just took the entire damage. Even though they're not under the barrier. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you on the next upload. Bye.